So the next step, guys, is we have to know your exam. So nakapag-decide na ako na mag-take ako ng LET. So as a unit earner, actually ito based on my experience, guys, hindi ko talaga alam kung ano yung coverage. So after kong mag-graduate dun sa unit, sabi ko, uy, magte-take na ako ng LET. And then sabi ko, uy, wait lang, ano yung coverage? Okay? So bakit natin kailangan malaman yung coverage? Para alam natin kung ano yung re-reviewin natin, di ba? Kasi knowing the coverage means equip ka to face the exam. Okay? So of course, ano ba ang coverage ng ating board exam? So for elementary teachers, guys, we have actually it's the same for elementary and secondary. We both have general education and we both have professional education. The time is also the same. So kapag yan ay Gen Ed, so if that is Gen Ed, that's 2 hours. And then if that's professional education, that's 3 hours. Okay, so that's the same for elementary and secondary. So what's the difference lang? Kapag unit earner ka, usually you're under secondary kasi you have a specialization. Okay? So as for me, I am Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. So nasa science ako. Yeah. So I have specialization and it's under science. Okay. So what's the difference between the elementary and the secondary? Sa elementary, guys, yung Gen Ed nila, it's 40% and the professional ed is 60%. As compared kapag secondary ka, yan. So kapag secondary ka, ang ating general education is 20%. Tapos, yan yung difference. And then of course, for the professional ed, it's 40%. Unlike for elementary, it's 60%. And the specialization is again 40%. Yan. So ito yung mga ito yung mga general na lumalabas sa ating or the coverage of the LET. Okay. So the question now, guys, is what are the specific subjects? Okay. So under your general education, guys, we have 3 major parts. We have your intellectual competency, we have your personal and civic responsibilities, and we have your practical skills development. Okay. So under the intellectual competencies, guys, nandito na yung mga subjects natin simula nung elementary hanggang high school hanggang college. So that's your English, that's your Filipino, that's your science, and that's your math. For the practical skills development, we have your contemporary world, your art appreciation, sorry for that. And then you also have understanding the self. Okay? So kung titignan nyo dito, guys, lahat to i-discuss natin sa pre-let review ng LEAP. Okay? So ang discussion natin dito, we will discuss 15 to 20 questions and then it will be in-depth for every Saturdays. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, just 5 questions. Very fast lang yung ating discussion. Okay? So at least dun sa mga hindi naka-enroll, at least meron pa rin kayong every week na tutulungan pa rin kayong makapag-review. Okay? So this is the Gen Ed. Now, what about your professional education? So for the professional education, guys, we have 5 major topics, and that's your teaching profession. That's the teacher, the school curriculum, the methods, strategies of teaching, and educational technology. The third one is we have the child and adolescent learners and also your learning principles. And you have your assessment of learning, and you also have your field study and teaching internship. Everything here will also be discussed in the pre-let review by LEAP. Okay, so don't worry guys kasi kahit hindi kayo naka-enroll, meron pa rin tayong pre-review. Okay? Ayan. And of course, we have the specialization. It depends on your majorship. So, tingnan nyo na lang I think we have sa PRC, dun sa website ng PRC, kung ano yung natapos mo, tapos kung ano yung major mo. Okay? So, that will be the coverage of your LET. Okay? So, alam na natin yung coverage ng LET, guys. So, what will be our next step? So, once we know the coverage, guys, the next thing you have to do is you rank the topics based on difficulty. Okay? So, bakit natin kailangan siyang i-rank based on difficulty? Kasi the more difficult the topic, the more time you have to put to that subject. Okay. Actually, ako guys, 2 times na ako nag-board exam. So, 1 for the pharmacy and 1 for the LET. Yung pag-review ko for those exams, it's actually very different. Okay. So, baka kayo mas makarelate kayo doon sa kung paano ako nag-board exam sa farm. Kasi bata pa ako noon. Matanda na kasi ako ngayon. So, nung bata ako guys, matanda na ako guys. Mga 60 years old na ako actually. Okay. Di naman halata, 'di ba? 60? Oo, medyo nagparitoke kasi ako. Okay, so, char lang, hindi ako 60, uy. 59, gano'n. Okay. Sabi ko sa inyo, ang kore ng mga joke ko, eh, pagpasensyahan niyo na ako. Okay, so going back, we have to rank the topics based on difficulty. Bakit? Kasi kung ano yung mas mahirap, based yun sa experience nyo ha, hindi ibig sabihin pag sa iba madali ang math, dapat madali din sa inyo. So based on your preference, ano ba ang difficult subjects tsaka hindi. So yun yung lalagyan nyo ng mas madaming time. Okay? Now, ano yung difference nung pag-review ko nung sa farm saka sa let? Sa farm guys, since I was very young that time, parang 21 yata ako nag-take ng farm board exam. So I was very young that time. Ang problem ko nun is tinatamad ako. Okay? Pero nung nag-take ako ng let, ang problem ko naman is sobrang busy ko kasi may work ako. Tapos nagtuturo pa ako nun. So parang ang lagi ko iniisip na hindi ako muna mag-take kasi hindi ako nang pag-review kasi inuuna ko yung trabaho. Okay? So kaya kayo guys, dapat ang iisipin nyo eh, ano ba yung magpapa-start sa inyong mag-review? Okay? So ano ba yung problem niyo dito? Tinatamad ba kayo? Or busy kayo? Or both. Pwede din naman yun. Busy ka na, tapos tinatamad ka pa. Walang pumipigil sa inyo. Okay? So, kung yan ang excuse natin guys, hindi tayo magsasucceed. So, kapag lagi tayong may excuse, di ba lagi nga nilang sinasabi? Kapag gusto, laging may paraan. Pero pag ayaw mo, laging merong dahilan. So, totoo yun guys. Kasi ako noon, nung magbo-boards ako for the let, lagi ako may excuse kasi ayoko pang mag-take kasi natatakot ako. Since matanda na ako, feeling ko tuloy, you know, hindi na siya mag-stick sa aking utak pag nag-review ako. So, you have to eliminate all your reasons para pursige tayo sa pagtitig ng let. Okay? So, ngayon guys, going back, you have to rank the topics based on the difficulty kasi yan yung mas madaming time na ilalagay natin. As compared dun sa mga topics na sa tingin ninyo, gamay na gamay ninyo or yung kayang-kaya nyo siya. Like for example, for me, feeling ko noon at sobrang feeler ko, okay sa akin ang science kasi nga Bachelor of Science ako. Sabi ko gano'n, okay na yung science, di ko na yan re-reviewin, which is very wrong. Don't do that. Review everything. Okay? So, ang number one na natutunan ko, wag maging overconfident na yung feeling mo, alam mo na yan, okay lang. Pero usually guys, kung ano yung alam mo, yung pa yung hindi mo masasagot sa boards. Kaya, lahat, hindi natin actually dito, lahat difficult. Kung ako yan, lahat irarang ko ng difficult. Okay? Pero, seriously, kasi kayo ay bata pa naman kayo, I think. Yeah. So, tingnan nyo, okay ba kayo sa English? Okay ba kayo sa math? So, mas i-less nyo yun. So, ako dito guys, ang ginawa ko is, yung Gen Ed, sabi ko kasi, since feeling nga si Ma'am Jenna, yung Gen Ed guys, ayoko yung red. Parang nakakatakot. Palitan natin yung kulay. Ayan. So, yung Gen Ed, sabi ko, feeling ko naman magiging okay ako sa Gen Ed. Sabi ko gano'n. Mas mag-proceed ako or mag-focus ako sa Prof Ed. So, I think mas madami yung time na nilagay ko sa Prof Ed. And then, nag-start akong magbasa ng mga sinusulat nila sa groups, sa study groups ng LET. At bigla akong nabasa doon na, wag na kayong mag-review sa Prof Ed, mas mag-focus kayo sa Gen Ed. Mas mahirap sa Gen Ed. Kasi daw pag Prof Ed, ilagay mo lang daw yung situational daw siya. Ilagay mo lang yung sarili mo doon sa situation. And then you think of yung pinakamagandang answer, yung baga based by the book, ideal, theoretical, yun daw yung sagot. Yun yung nabasa ko. Tapos parang sabi ko, oh my God, mali ako. Bakit ako nag-start sa Prof Ed? So I started to panic. So kayo guys, huwag kayong magpadala sa ganun. Okay? Mag-stick kayo sa decision nyo. Kapag sa tingin nyo mas mahina kayo sa Prof Ed, continue lang Prof Ed. Okay? And then one thing na tutunan ko guys, since I took 2 board exams already, huwag kayong naniniwala sa mga sinasabi ng mga tao na huwag ka na mag-review dyan, huwag kang mag-review dyan. No! Okay? Ito yung lagi kong tinuturo sa mga students ko sa farm. Nung nag-boards ako, may nagsabi sa akin na, Jenna, huwag mo nang reviewin yung jurisprudence. We have a subject kasi sa pharmacy na jurisprudence, so it's all the law, which is related to pharmacy. Sabi niya, walang lalabas dyan. So, hindi ako nag-review. Alam niyo ba nung boards ko, may 10 questions na lumabas na jurisprudence. So, ano nangyari kay Ma'am Jenna? Walang nasagot. Ayan. So, that's why, huwag kayong naniniwala sa sinasabi niya, huwag mag-review. Mas maniwala pa kayo sa, uy friend, i-review mo to, lumabas to. Mas maniwala kayo doon. Pero doon sa sasabihin nilang, huwag mo yan i-review, hindi yan lumalabas. Don't. Okay, maniwala sa mga ganon. It's a lie. Okay? So that's why guys, sa atin, sabihin nyo lang sa sarili nyo, saan ka ba mas nahihirapan? And then you focus on that, and then you give increased time for those subjects. Okay?